A very direct way to train your fingers become more independent and listen better to you is the exercise I'm gonna show you right now. Let's get started simply by putting our fingers here, 5th fret, G string, that's the 3rd fret, the 3rd string from here, 1, 2, 3, there. And we start by moving our index finger from E string to E string. So just here, like this. Just up and down. Okay, just like this. The other fingers, you try to keep your arm relaxed. Take breaks for your arm as much as you need and do this exercise as many times throughout the day, not as long throughout the day as you can. Okay, so many times, shorter bursts throughout the day, much more effective than doing this for an hour one at a time. So cannot recommend. So now you did this with the index finger. Let's take the next finger. You take the ring finger after. Maybe you need a little break. That's fine. Make sure that those fingers here stay relaxed and not cramped up. If you know what ghosting is, this applies here. Just put your fingers gently on the string without even pressing it down to the fretboard. So go through finger by finger and try to keep the other fingers in place. Now, in the beginning, this will feel very, very awkward and it will not look by far as smooth as it looks for me now. So your fingers will not obey you, but this way, when you do this, they will obey you quite quickly. So yeah, you go through all the fingers now, do this once. So that's stage one, and you can spend as much time there as you want until that feels very comfortable and easy. And if you want to move on, if you want to get the most out of this exercise to the point where your fingers independently listen to you, because right now we only have used one finger only, then what you do is you're taking combinations of two fingers. So that looks a little bit like this. Let's say the index and the ring finger, and you change and you put them to the opposite E strings. So one up, one down. Okay? And here it's vital important that your fingers touch the E strings at the same time. So don't do this like one finger then the other, one finger then the other. That's not what we want. We want them to be at the same time. This is how you exercise finger control and how you learn how to address your fingers from your brain independently so that they obey you and go where you want them to go. So let's take the other finger combination here. Yeah. And you see, it takes for me also a little bit focus that they go in the right place. And that's fine, that's normal. The point is not the exercise to master this exercise. The point is to take away from the exercise that your fingers move independently. And you don't need to do this exercise perfectly. I'm going to show you now with the next finger combination how that looks like, because with the ring and the pinky finger, that's really difficult to do. But I still get enough finger independence out of this to play it is that I want to play. So even if this exercise doesn't look good, the training will benefit you regardless. And here's one more finger combination you can do: index finger and pinky finger. Basically every combination that you can come up with. Let's do index finger and ring finger. That is quite a strong finger combination that works quite well. But now I'm guessing that the middle finger and the pinky finger will give much trouble. Let's see. Okay, no, this was fine. I guess the ring finger and the pinky finger is the most difficult example. But if you do this exercise many times, just in between every now and then, your fingers, you will feel how they get much more clear with where to move, and you can direct them much better to play your chord changes with whatever you want. And the best thing I'm going to show you now about this exercise is that you can do this without guitar. Put the guitar away, or you don't pick it up in the first place. Now you take your right arm, place your fingers here on your forearm, and now you do that exercise here, and you try to land on your arm on the same time. So everything I said before, just gently place it on the here in your forearm and perform that exercise as if it was the guitar neck. And then you can really do that everywhere at any time. Depending if you're sitting in the doctor's waiting room, then people might look at you, or in the bus look at you weird, but who cares? You want to play guitar, they don't. So yeah, you're improving something for yourself and you're working on your coordination here. You get something out of this, so who cares what other people think? Very good. So I hope this brings you a lot of satisfactory experiences with your fingers on the guitar neck, and that you're just thinking, oh, finally my fingers are working. So have fun with that, and yeah, let me know about the results that you get from this.